First one, these are not in any particular order, but this is just what I put in. So here we go. All right, so just start. Absolutely, if you have a full-time job, just do a weekend warrior, moonlight, it's your hobby, whatever you want to do. Get 1 or 2 customers going, just start. You don't have to do it full-time. You can just do one odd jobs here and there. There's plenty of people doing it, but just start, build that customer base, make a reputation for yourself. It costs nothing to make a Google page, a Facebook page. Those are all super easy. Even a website is you can get a basic website for not much money. So just start. I mean, honestly, just get out there and start and see if you like it and build that base before, either you get fired like I was or you quit your job and go full time. So next one will be don't go into debt. There's no reason if you're starting a business, if you have something else going on, just save your money, live within your means, save your money and invest in yourself. Invest in whatever tools you need to get off the ground. I'm not talking about buying the latest and greatest of everything. If you're trying to do landscaping, don't buy that crazy, zero turn or anything like that, or a crazy big tool or toolbox or tool trailer right off the bat. Just go small because you don't know if you actually like what you're doing. So, but don't go into debt. It's not good. I would highly recommend not doing that because you're starting just from 1 foot behind your one hand behind your back, whatever that saying is. It's not advisable for sure. I would really don't do it. Just don't do it. Number 3, under promise and over deliver. So if you think a job is going to take 2 days, it's probably going to take 3 or 4. If you think a job is going to take an hour or 2, it's probably going to take half a day. So let people over communicate with customers. Just tell them, hey, it's going to take me half a day because you think it's only an hour or 2, or it's going to be a full day if you think it's going to be a half a day or 3/4 of a day. Time just goes by so fast, especially when you're doing something that you enjoy doing. Time goes by ridiculously fast. There's days where I'm like, I can't believe it's already 4 o'clock, or it's 6 o'clock. I didn't call my wife and she's pissed because I didn't let her know I was going to be working late, and I totally lost track of time. I've just been working and trying to get things done. So under promise, over deliver. That's basically number 3. Number 4, bookkeeping. I still fail at this, not fail, but I need to be way better at it. Get yourself, if you're, taxes, you're always gonna be paying taxes. I mean, you should be anyway. And also the way to track your numbers, the way to know what you need to know to make money. You need good bookkeeping, or at least somewhat of adequate bookkeeping, so you can keep track of gross profit. So don't let it get, overwhelmed. Don't, like sometimes I've done where I've gotten it so bad where I've had to spend days, hours, like 16 hours just to go through my books, input everything I need to, just to get caught up. So don't underestimate bookkeeping. You can either hire it out, do it yourself. There's a bunch of apps and software out there. I use QuickBooks online, not plugging them at all. That's just what I use. There's other ones out there as well. So that's basically it. And number 5 is tools. Only buy them when you need them, not when you want them. Buy them when you have a job that pays for them directly, like the tool amount you need to buy the tool is actually directly inputted into the estimate that's approved, and you collect a deposit, then go buy the tool. I've done that multiple times. It's a good way of doing it. Obviously some tools are too expensive, but make sure you buy the tools. I know it sucks because buying tools is a lot of fun, but don't fall into the trap of just buying a bunch of tools and have them sit around and not make you money. So buy them when you need them, not when you want them. Number 6, practice on your own home. If you're doing repair, if you're just starting out, just practice, do things at your own house. If you're cutting lawns or working on you're trying to be a contractor, do it at your own place. You want to know how to change out a water heater, change out your own water heater. Change out, if you want to learn how to, hang TVs or run, coax, Romax, stuff like that, learn on your own house. Don't learn on customers' houses. That's not advisable. I would definitely just, use your own place, your own apartment, whatever, to practice what you want to do. Practice painting, practice everything. And you can always redo it if you're painting one coat and you're like, hey, let's do another coat. Like, just get your brush skills down, practice on your own house. It's free, really. I mean, you can just hone your skills that way. So, next one, we raise your prices. So when you don't have set prices when you're just trying to get off the ground, but if you're actually returning phone calls, doing good customer service, you're going to need to raise your prices because you're already underbidding yourself, because having somebody who actually returns phone calls, texts when they say that, having somebody who does what they say they're going to do when they say they're going to do it is pretty rare in this field. So it really is. I mean, come on. I think we're on number 8. I think I've lost track here. Get legal if you need to, depending on what state you're in. It means different things for you, but be legal. You don't want to be illegal as far as contracting goes because it just causes problems. You don't want to do that. It's big fines. If it's like most any place, they're going to fine you more than they want to put you in jail because they want that money, right? So get legal, get a license, insurance, workman's comp if you need it. Insurance, most of the time insurance is big. I've had most customers don't care that I'm licensed. They really do care if I have insurance. That's the main thing. That's the main thing, right? They want to make sure you don't burn down their house and they're on the hook for it, right? So get legal. Just get your insurance, get your license. It doesn't cost as much money. Depending on the license, it could be a lot. Some licenses are really hard to get. So, but that's where I stand on that. Number 9 would be protect your reputation at all costs. If you did something and a customer has a problem with it, fix it. I take a loss at it, fix it, make the customer happy. Don't fire that customer afterwards, or depending on what it is, just do it. You don't ever have to work for them again. It's a free market. You don't have to work for them. They don't have to work for they don't have to hire you, kind of thing. So just make the customer happy. Just get the job done. Do it as best as your ability is, and make sure if you have a contract, make sure you fulfill that contract every time. Because you don't want anything coming back on. You want good reviews. My dad told me, let's see, what is it? Good reputation's hard to keep, and a bad reputation's hard to lose. So, there's still true to this day. It really is. Everybody, you do something great. That your customer probably one or two. They'll probably tell 1 or 2 people. But if you do something bad, they're going to tell everybody, right? So, number 10, profit is not a bad word. That is absolutely the truth. I think I saw that on YouTube. Profit is great. It's a free market. Keep charging until you start losing work because customers are turning down your pricing. It's okay to make a profit, and making a lot of profit is perfectly great. That's what we're in this business for, and any business. And you have to make a profit to stay in business. So don't be afraid to raise your prices and charge more. Charge what you're worth. Sometimes double your price. I think my original was like $75 for like whatever house call or whatever my job minimum. It is now at $400 because it's time's money. I don't have enough time, honestly. I have no time whatsoever. So that's 10. You guys like and subscribe.